Hello and very warm welcome at Amish Shackle 5858. I am Amish Shackle. Foreign news have been reported by American, European, Asian, African, Australian news channels and the news agencies. So please let's go to the headlines.
Most watched newscast, now streaming same day with all the breaking news of the day on Disney Plus. Most watched, most trusted. Now on Disney Plus every night.
Tonight we have breaking news near the deadly shooting at a mall. Authorities believe innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire. The urgent manhunt that followed and the images coming in now. This deadly mall shooting, multiple people hit or injured. Pierre Thomas standing by with what we know so far. Also breaking tonight, the wildfire emergency. Nearly 90 homes destroyed, burned to the ground. Families racing to evacuate. The other threat tonight, severe storms, multiple states, possible tornadoes, damaging winds. Lee Goldberg standing by with the forecast. Tonight, the war in Iran and the shoot and kill order. President Trump ordering in the streets. And the president a soldier involved in the U.S. operation to capture Nicholas Maduro. He was $500 million for betting on Maduro's capture hours before President Trump announced he'd been captured. Tonight, the harrowing images, hikers going up suddenly for their lives, the major eruption. Tonight, the chilling plot of former police officer now authorities got hundreds of rounds of ammunition. Tonight, an award-winning chef arrested and charged with murdering his wife. Body found inside a hotel room. The truck tried to school. The truck driver blaring her horn. A school bus appearing to run a red light suddenly in her path as she tries to slam on the brakes. The terrifying moment a hiker comes face to face with a grizzly bear. The moment the bear starts to charge, and what that hiker does to save his life. On Cape Cod tonight, the lobster getting a second chance at life because of its split color. And live on ABC tonight, the NFL draft, and why the presumed number one pick is watching from home tonight.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News. This is Asia Now.
Hello and good Friday afternoon. It's 12 p.m. in Singapore and Hong Kong, 9:30 in New Delhi, and 11. The Iran conflict may spark the biggest energy crisis ever. And as concerns grow over global fuel supplies, a major anniversary of the world's worst nuclear accident underscores the lasting risks of nuclear power. And now, amid ongoing wars, the lessons of Chernobyl carry renewed urgency.
They could not assign blame and called for further investigations into who's responsible. The position isn't human groups have security forces of carrying out a violent crackdown on protesters. The government denies President Samir lies the truth.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo, where traditional views on women and sexuality dominate, it's not talked about. But a recent viral video showing a young woman being hit by a doctor shortly after giving birth in a Kinshasa hospital has shocked the nation. Prime Minister Jusmin once the violence is totally unacceptable, while the president's wife condemned the act and called for swift action. When I went to the hospital to give birth, the doctor welcomed me promptly and even started hurling abuse at me, even although I was in a lot of pain and needed to push so the baby could come out. I was in pain, but the doctor remained silent and wouldn't attend to me. I started shouting that the baby was about to come out, and who were there also started shouting. Esther is one of many women who have spoken out about violence experienced from doctors during childbirth since the video went public. Despite all the pain I was in when I shouted that the baby was coming out, the doctor just carried on insulting me. Eventually the baby came out on its own. He started Doctor's viral video trying to admitting the patient, but said she was trying to stop him from dealing with her hemorrhaging. The state's role is really to ensure that patients receive appropriate, high-quality care in a respectful manner, because human dignity is sacred. Human dignity is protected, you see. You cannot treat a woman in that way simply because... Iran issuing a shooting kill Prime Minister to kill off a move to increase taxes on mass exports in next month's budget. The sniper welcome ABC News. That was Vice President. It's 3 weeks.
Donald Trump is a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah has been extended by 3 weeks following fresh talks between the two sides in Washington. The UK agrees to pay France more than £500 million to crack down on migrant crossings, which opposition parties say is a waste of money.
The summer months which are coming are when, of course, the winds are calmer and the sea is less rough. And so the next few months will provide an immediate test for this new deal.
Also ahead, the Prime Minister refuses to deny rumours of a cabinet rift over his conduct in the Mandelson vetting scandal. New standards on maternity care are being rolled out to reduce the number of women dying each year after England's top midwife admits to us that care currently isn't good enough. Plus, the medical data of 500,000 people is offered for sale on a Chinese platform after a breach of Biobank, the UK's health information database. Hello, good morning, thank you for joining us. Donald Trump has announced the ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah in southern Lebanon has been extended by 3 weeks. The fragile agreement has already...
On this Thursday night, the initial findings into last month's collision between an Air Canada jet and a fire truck. The failures made that tragic day. The U.S. president says he's under no pressure to end the war on Iran.
I don't want to rush myself.
As both the U.S. military and Iranian forces seize ships, exposing dating advice in the manosphere.
Everything vile and gross that you could think of exists in these chats.
Plus, they say it's about time.
It's outdated. It's inconvenient.
The latest places in Canada abandoning standard time. Who might be next, and how the move could affect people's health.
Global National with Donna Friesen.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. We are getting more insight into that fatal crash on the runway at New York.
This last gender told Democrats that quote wants the Michigan this. Wow. I'll be right for you, man. Dude. Mom! Guess who just registered for her class? Turns out a sexy MAGA influencer named Emily Hart is actually AI created by a man in India. They found out it was an Indian man when killing horny men. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Oh, racist, we say. After all, I did.
Isn't identify voice. All of Chevrolet has not commented to this agreement.
I don't want to.
Earlier in the Oval Office, Trump told reporters that he is in no rush to end the war, admitting that American citizens should anticipate spending more on gasoline for a while longer. Meanwhile, U.S. military has been ordered to shoot at any boat laying mines in the Strait of Hormuz. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky pushed European Union leaders at their summit in Cyprus to discuss his country's path to EU accession. Zelensky is riding the momentum of EU approval of a €90 billion loan for Kyiv to meet its economic and military needs over the next 2 years. The bloc also backed a new pact. Thank you for watching. I'm Shakil 5858. I hope you will come again. Have a good life. Bye bye.